Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am finally back for the second half of my Disney trip, the girls' trip. So I did a lot of the pages with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and I shrunk them down to fit, and then I realized I had a few other ones to do, and we did attempt to do some journaling. So these little papers here are where I would like Julianne to journal. So she's a worse journaler than I am, so we'll see how that works. But I'll kind of go through these. So it's quite thick and it's already breaking a little bit, but I think it'll be okay once it's in the protector. So we're just gonna go with it. So there is a process video for that one. There is not a process video for this one. This is Cars. I used a scrapping reflection stencil with all the cactus because that totally worked. These stamps are from Scrap and Ink Crafts, and I just used my little distressed inks and made a couple of squares. I did that from, I think it was a May I Scrap Lift You for Stephanie. So there's that. We did single rider. My daughter and I ended up in the same car. This family was not happy to share their car with us. So I do have pictures of our food because we went to lunch, but it was really weird lighting where we were sitting. So we just went with a couple of photos. I believe this was also a 30 Days of Sketches, so I won't spend too much time on that one. I'm not sure if this one was. I did that technique that I did in a off the board a while back where you take the napkin and tear it, or paper towel, and then do your distress oxides, and then it looks like clouds. So love that. This was a window display. It's like a whole candy village. So this actually initially intended to be a part of Disneyland, but that didn't happen. But the model is over in California Adventures, so that's pretty cool. Got an old-fashioned candy machine. The trolley, I didn't take any pictures of us on the trolley, but Julianne and I did ride the trolley. It was pretty nice. I don't believe there's definitely not a process video for this. This is when we went to see Crush. I really love to go in there. Crush is just hilarious, like so funny. And then this is one I actually did this morning because I realized there was a blank page. So I was like, okay, what photos do I have that I didn't use? Well, I have this photo of us on the Incredicoaster, and the line was so short that all three of us actually got to ride together. So that was pretty cool. And then my daughter had showed me that when you zoom in on the Disney map in your app, that Groot is actually hanging out right here on one of these like balcony type areas. So if you have the app and you're going soon, definitely zoom in. I'm sure there's probably some other hidden things, but that is the one she showed me. So that was kind of cool. I think there's a process video for this. This is Julianne meeting Mickey, and then we all got our picture with Mickey. I think Sandy did this layout maybe today, actually. So that's for her to journal on because it was pretty funny. This is all I took of the parade. So this is the parade in California Adventures. Here's a couple of our drawings. This is where we went to dinner. So we were hanging out waiting. And so we decided to take a selfie. We took it basically on some trash cans with the, whatever that is, waterfall behind because I love waterfalls and Sandy loves trash cans. So we sent that to her because I think she was either waiting to get on or would have seen it when she got off. So here is our food and the menu. And then, see, I've made these so long ago. This might have a process video, actually. So this was us rushing. So we did watch Color of Wonder, but then we decided we wanted to take another drawing class instead. So we rushed back, and I have Julian like rushing down the street. And then we decided to hit Monsters, Inc. as our last ride because we had just a little bit of time. So here is our last day. This would be Julianne and I. So she really wanted this, I guess it's technically a macaroon, and it's got fresh raspberries in it. So we started our day there for breakfast. Then we went around the castle, and she's got her little overall shorts, and she's only got one of the things pinned up, which cracks me up because that's how we used to wear our overalls back in the day. I would have saved so much money if I had just kept all of my clothes. So we took some pictures at the castle. Obviously very hard because there's people, but that's okay. That's just part of it. So there we are at the castle. Then we went to the wishing well, and I'm pretty impressed. Julianne took this picture. She got the waterfall in the back and everything. So her picture that she took of me looks better than, unfortunately, my picture of her. It's pretty dark. So this is Alice. Not the best picture of Julianne. We're just waiting. But there are two ticket booths that are left in Disneyland, and Alice in Wonderland is one of them. So back in the day, you actually got tickets for the ride. So this is one. The other one is in Storybook Land. It is the lighthouse. And I don't have a picture of just it, but I do have a picture that I can kind of show you. So here is where we went on Storybook Land. And this tree right here behind Geppetto is like 150 years old. Like it's an old little tree. So back to Alice in Wonderland, just goofing around. I think there is a process video for that one. And then these are just pictures around Fantasyland. I love this one of the teacups. I think that this is while we were on the ride of Alice in Wonderland, but I almost feel like my parents had a picture just like this from obviously a long time ago, like maybe the 70s. So just like the clock and just the little details. I just love all the little details of everything. I don't know if there's a process video for this one. We went to Toontown. Hilarious, this wrong turn sign, because I mean, we're a little directionally challenged, so that works out pretty good for us. This is where we went to the Runaway Railway. I think there is a process video for this one, and then this is a little flip up. I probably should cover that up, but I'm not really sure I'm going to. I think there might be a process video for this one as well. We got our Dole Whip. We got our pictures of the birds. We got Shrunken Ned. So funny. We did go back and she attempted to beat me, which that didn't happen. Hung out and watched some movies. I think there's a process video for that one. I don't know if there's a process video for this one. So we went to the Royal Theater, watched a show. It was great. And then noticed that Rapunzel's tower was actually outside. So snapped a picture of that. And then while we were waiting, we got a picture of the crypt. So it's right on the walkway by the water. It was supposed to actually be an underground passage that never happened. So it's just kind of there. so that was fun. So this one I also did this morning because I had started it. So this page was pretty much done. I just had to print the pictures. So this was the day the Haunted Mansion actually reopened, and you couldn't just get in line for it. You had to do this virtual tour group thing. So we did get them. Obviously we had to wait a really long time. But we got them, and these were the tickets that they gave us. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I will journal a little bit on that. And then this is going into the ride. Obviously there wasn't much of a line because it was a different kind of ticket queue. So I just have a couple of outside pictures. I took a couple of pictures of the grave sites, and then I tried to make tombstones, which obviously I didn't do great at, but you get the point, and I think it works. I think there is a process video for this, is the inside pictures. And then I believe there's a process video for this as well. Definitely have to attempt to get the sword out. So Julianne took care of that. I believe, I don't know if there's a process video for this one. But this is in Sleeping Beauty's castle, and it has the whole story. So I took pictures as we went. And then this is our dinner at the Carnation Cafe. And then this was the nighttime fireworks. And then she got to ride the Matterhorn, which is one of my least favorite, but she loves it. So we totally did that. So I snapped her picture. And this is us rushing over there. These are die cuts from Scrap and Ink Crafts, as well as the acrylic pieces. This is Fantasmic, which we watched. So I don't know if there is a process video for that or not. This is the characters. So we didn't really go see any characters. I was just the creepy person that snapped pictures while other people were getting their pictures taken. But it was just fun to see that we got to see several different characters, even though we didn't wait to actually get our picture. I know there's a process video for this one with the trash cans and the popcorn machines. I believe there is maybe a process video for this one. So this is all of the mailboxes that we found, and I need to figure out actually where they really were. So I started, but I haven't finished. And then I think there's a process video for this one as well. So these were a couple of the fun little finds that we did. And so we had kind of like a little scavenger type hunt on the way, just to do something a little bit different and not just all about the rides, but take in all the little tiny things that are happening. So there's that. And then this is my last page. I just did Walt and Mickey, and then I put in the current map. So that is it. Here is volume 1. And this has been in here. So I am going to show you, let me see where the middle is, how big this is. And it's really big, but I like it and I think it works. So I'm going to stick with it. So chunky, but look. The strap fits. I added a little ribbon, and there is our girls' trip weekend to Disneyland. And it was awesome, and I can't wait to go back, and Julianne's already asking. So I don't know that I will do it in a traveler's notebook again, but I do love it, and I think it's fun. So that is going to do it for me today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Bye.